What's up, guys? I'm now gonna do another questions and answers video because it has been such a very long time since I've done this last. I want to talk to you guys. I want to get that instant feedback. You talk to me, I talk to you, and this is how this works. And so I'm gonna go through these questions from Twitter, and I'm gonna answer them. You give the Q's, and then I am the N, and I give the A. First up is from Corey Cleveland, 25, and he asks, if you were in WWE, what would your entrance music be? I'll be like running in, there'll be fireworks. Yeah, it sounded like that. Next up is from Mr. Coolio. Do you think Spider-Man Homecoming can be a better movie than Spider-Man 2? Now, it is arguable that Spider-Man 2 is the best of the Spider-Man movies. Personally, I really liked the first one, but 2 does a lot of great things. Homecoming, though, how can this not just have the entire hype of the universe behind it? It's a Spider-Man movie that Marvel is helping with creatively. I think this one's gonna be better. Tom Holland did a great job as Spider-Man and Peter Parker in Civil War, and I think that he's gonna bring a lot of life and a lot of new character into the Spider-Man. I think it's gonna be fantastic, and yes, I do think it'll be better than Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. This time it's from @SarahMade22, and she asks, what is your favorite TV show as a child? Growing up, yes, I loved all of the Nicktoons and cartoons and like Tiny Toons, Inspector Gadget I loved a lot. There were a lot of great cartoons, but there was one TV show growing up that really resonated with me, and I think helped make me the type of individual that I am today. And that show is When This Boy Meets World. I love Boy Meets World, and I say love because I still do. It's still one of my favorite shows today. Behind the scenes, when we were thinking of like the beginning of Smosh games and what we wanted the tone to be, I really looked at Boy Meets World as an influence because it did something that I thought was very important at the time. It treated its audience, which was mainly children, not like children, but as adults. It went over things that they wanted to hear about. It brought up topics that they were curious about. They wanted to see situations in. They didn't treat kids like idiots. They treated them like real human beings. I thought that was important, and I took that same philosophy into Smosh games. I don't know, I grew up with Boy Meets World. I felt like the Corey and Sean relationship, and who didn't? Like, it was a great show to grow up with, and then the whole Topanga being a hottie, whew, when she grew up, of course. Next question from @ParadoXRoman. Were you in band in school? If so, what instrument? I play the baritone and saxophone. I actually was in band for about a semester of my 7th grade. That was middle school for me. I was like, oh, I get to pick an elective? Yeah, sure, I'll do band. Let's get creative. I tried the trumpet. I tried the trumpet for about a week. I was really, really bad, and to the point where the teacher was like, hey, I don't think the trumpet is really gonna be your instrument. How about the bells? They put me on a xylophone. I was so bad. He put me on a xylophone. But I was really, really bad at reading music and memorizing and knowing where they were supposed to go. Little did I know then is that I had a huge problem with my eyes. I just couldn't see the music. So what I would do is I'd take the books home and I would memorize the songs ahead of time and then go into class and be like, oh, okay, yeah, ding, 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 ding. After that didn't pan out, that's when I took a drama club, and well, the rest is now history. This time it's from Wildly Smosh. Soft tacos are hard tacos. Soft tacos are hard tacos. Hard tacos. Why can't I say that? The answer is soft tacos. Because if you have a crunchy taco and you bite into it, it crunches, and then the entire shell just kind of breaks in half. Soft tacos all the way. @Denpolis. What are some of the best underrated horror films? Oh man, what a great time to answer this question because October is next month and I love horror movies. I would recommend an underrated zombie flick called Diary of the Dead. Diary of the Dead is part of the Dead series by George Romero, the king of zombie movies. It's actually done as a first-person shot film. I hate movies like that most of the time, except for this one. I don't know, it just resonated with me. It made sense, I liked it. It's like these college kids that are filmmakers, and one of the kids wants to do documentaries, and so he's like, no, I need to document this makes sense. And so, I don't know. It's such a stressful time if zombies were to attack that, I don't know, you cling on to the one thing that you love, and for him it was filmmaking. It made sense to me. If you haven't seen Diary of the Dead, go give it a shot. Smoshy Sammy asks, If you were to recommend someone one comic book, which would it be? I'm gonna say Deadpool Spider-Man. Now this is one of my favorite series going on right now. You know what, I'm breaking the rules, I'm naming two. Darth Vader. Holy crap, it's so good. It's all new canon, and the Darth Vader comics are unbelievably great. Go read those, and also go to read Spider-Man Deadpool. And if you want to know more about my opinions on comics, I actually did a video on this channel a few months ago where I talked about like the top 5 comics that you need to be reading right now. Next question, at the garlic bread. Can you tell us an embarrassing moment from high school or middle school? I don't like this story, but I'll tell it. I graduated in the year 2005 from high school, and we had something called Mr. 2005. There was a fashion show where they had to wear a suit, a talent portion, and some other portion that I don't remember because I'm pretty sure I just blacked out the memory completely. I don't think very highly of myself now, and I really didn't think very highly of myself back in high school. And I didn't think that I had a lot of talents, so the suit part, no problem. But for the talent portion, I loved stand-up comedy. Maybe I'll do some stand-up. And I tried it in front of my entire senior class, and it was so bad. Now, don't get me wrong, I've told that set. It's not even a set, it's actually a story. It's a hilarious story, but I did not tell it well then, and I don't even remember what the third thing of Mr. 2005 was, because I bombed bad, never again. No more talent shows. This time from at the Metidorus. Can you define wowza? Actually, I think I can. Hold on. Hello. Like that. From Anik, the Anikinator. He asked a question I actually answered in one of my other videos, which you should be watching all of my videos, and then you'll know some of the answers to your questions. Is Unpopular Kids ever coming back? Short story is, I loved Unpopular Kids. I had a lot of fun doing Unpopular Kids, but it wasn't getting enough views to warrant the amount of money it took to do each episode, because there was a crew, there was a set, there were cameras, there was a switcher. Views equal brand deals equal money, money equals I can do cooler stuff on this channel. It wasn't doing enough views for me to get the brand deals, and I couldn't pay the camera guys and all the tech and all that whatnot. So it's just something that it's in my repertoire of something that I've done. But maybe I'll do, like I said, I'm doing 3 videos a week here, so maybe I'll do more vlogs and talk about the news, and you can get my unpopular opinions here. Next question, at WolfSpirit260. Would you ever get a Batman tattoo? No. I probably would not get a Batman tattoo. From at Board Breaker. Favorite acting and voice acting job you've ever gotten? I had the opportunity to do 2 voices for How It Should Have Ended in their Captain America Civil War series. Very recently came out this week was their alternate ending, which was the second video where I got to play Zemo. Before that was the first full-length How It Should Have Ended for Civil War, where I was Zemo and Bucky Barnes. But Zemo, I actually had to learn Russian. It was a lot of fun, and big shout out to How It Should Have Ended, because it was a lot of fun to do. I want to do more voice acting, and that was a great opportunity. From at Gers5V4K. Have you ever considered going back to ghost hunting? I would never go back to it as a profession, because it is not a profession, and anyone thinks that it could be a profession, or just they're lying to themselves. Though I have thought about, I wanted to do it this year, maybe next year, but maybe doing like a 4-week series on Smosh Games where I take the crew out ghost hunting on like different known haunted locations. I love adventures, regardless of what form they come in, and so it would have been fun, but never as a career. Oh dear God, no. From Nissa X3. Oh hi, Nissa. What advice do you have for someone that wants to get into the online video social media industry? The big thing to note is that personality gets you very far. Now again, this question goes for everyone. I saw this question pop up quite a few times. Personality. Dear God, personality. Most YouTubers that you love and that you watch, most of us are introverted, scared little people. Rarely are we as confident in real life as we seem on camera. So just have a strong personality and it'll get you very far. Also, do the research on how many great jobs are out in the world of new media that aren't necessarily, you know, vlogger or YouTuber or gamer. Social media directors, creative directors, you've got editors, you've got cameramen. There's so many jobs in sales and marketing. It's a growing industry, and now's the best time to start looking into it. So that's my advice. Next question from at Cricken. What was your very first job? I actually worked at a Brookstone in a in a mall. I was so good, I could sell a gun to a nun, just saying. Next question. Oh, the best Joker. Oh man, I could talk about this for days. In fact, I think I shall do a top 5 in the near future. Short answer is John DiMaggio was the voice of the Joker in Batman Under the Red Hood. I thought it was the best rendition of the Joker because it kind of grew up with us. It was a lot like Hamill's animated Joker, but just older and more evil, and I loved it. From Balbart. What's your biggest fear? Currently, ostriches. Next question. At Srirachi the Gamer. Elder Scrolls or Fallout? I just beat Fallout 4 recently, and I didn't like the endings. You know, I'm gonna go Elder Scrolls. I gotta say Elder Scrolls, and I can't wait for Skyrim because I'm gonna play the hell out of that. If you were to learn a new language, what would it be? From at Denise C_G. It would either be Russian or German, because as angry as those languages sound, I think they're sexy. How was Smosh Live for you? I'll give you the same answer I gave a lot of people that congratulated me on it. I had the easy job. I got the easy job. All I had to do was be myself, and it was amazing to be with those people. Next question. What are your own opinions on the new Star Wars trailer? From at Big Bad Miller. I think it looks amazing. The director I'm a little weary about. They did go back for reshoots, which we should all be very worried about. But as for the trailer, it looks amazing. Like that one shot when they're running out and you see the AT-ATs coming at you, it gave me goosebumps, and we are less than 100 days away from that movie. Let's go, Rogue One. This one's from at Smashy Sammy. Any exciting projects, either for SG or individually, coming up? Ooh, man, there's a few of you that have made it to the end of this video, and you get big news. You know what? How about this? On October 1st, that's a Saturday, there will be a video that goes up on Smosh's channel. I'm not going to tell you what it is, just be ready for October 1st. It's very exciting. You should get excited. You're starting to get goosebumps because I'm getting goosebumps. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for submitting all these questions. There were so many and I couldn't get to them, but if this does well, I will of course do more and more. And maybe I'll just tell you, maybe I'll do vlogs where I tell you embarrassing stories from high school or what it was like when I was trying to survive, because boy, do I have a lot of those stories. Did you know I went to 10 different high schools? Yeah, fun fact. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you later.